America has an incredible debt to pay. It has karma coming to it. Welcome to expediTIously. I am your host, Tip T.I. Harris. Today is a very special show. It's going to be a little bit different. Now, two of my guests are real live boots on the ground activists in the community, pushing for change on behalf of our people. One of them I met just scrolling down my timeline and saw that my wife had reposted some young man, and I said, wait a minute. And the young man looked on. I said, now hold up, let me listen to this gentleman. Let's see what's going on here. Well, anyway, after further evaluation, I learned that this brother was an ally. He hails from Shreveport, Louisiana, and answered the call when some peaceful protesters in Shreveport were being accosted by some hateful, racist white men. And he answered that call publicly, professionally, politely, but deadly. And my other guest, he actually had some very choice words for me after my accompanying Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms at this press conference right at the height of the uprising here in Atlanta when Killer Mike and I joined our sister Keisha Lance Bottoms and had to make an impromptu speech to calm the people of Atlanta down. And this brother was very vocal about his disdain for that. And while most times brothers would take that as an opportunity to be opposive or combative or defensive, I saw it as a teachable moment. So I called this Brother Marcus Coleman, yes, and I learned of his commitment, dedication, and consistent activity in the community on behalf of our people. He has an organization that he's going to tell us about, Save Ourselves, the Save Ourselves organization. And my veteran guest. See, I just got into this world of media and communication. See, but our veteran guest here. Oh yes, he is the voice of Dallas on the radio. You know what I'm saying? You can't ride through Dallas without knowing Bay Bay. Ain't that right, man?
Absolutely, brother.
You dig what I'm saying? So I'd like to welcome you all to expediTIously.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Brother Nicki Daniels.
Peace, man.
Of the Sleep is for the Rich movement.
Yes, sir.
I noticed the clip that you made, or the clip that has gone viral of yours, when you answered the call of some women and children and peaceful protesters that were being harassed. Now, how did this come about?
Me getting down there, correct?
Yeah, how did you get the call? What decisions did you make? And, what was that process like before we actually saw?
So, leading up to that, like you just said, I own a clothing brand. I do most of my own printing out of my house right now. So I have the whole setup inside of my home. So this particular day, I was actually behind on orders this day, so I'm at home playing catch up already. Then I get a text message from my little partner. Shout out to my man Trey, owner of White Lobster Apparel, another local black-owned brand in the city. We stay connected. He's also a member of my gun club, so we already on the same time.
Oh, so you have a gun club too?
I have a gun club. Shout out to all the members of the Sleep is for the Rich gun club.
So wait a minute. So you ain't just selling T-shirts and in the community just extracting profit?
Oh no, man. We teaching people, man. I'm teaching these boys about their gun rights. I have a goal with the Sleepers for the Rich Gun Club. I said 1,000, but I'm gonna just go big and just say I'm trying to get at least 10,000 people of color, eligible people of color, their gun rights. Well, their concealed carry permit. I'll say that.
Okay.
And then not just even their concealed carry permits. I even want to go as far as to work with attorneys, either local or statewide. I mean, across the United States, work with different attorneys and help these boys get their felonies expunged off their record, because a lot of these boys got nonviolent offenses, little dope charges from when they was 19, 20 years old, and 10 years later
they
still
10 years old, they can get them gone as long as they ain't fed.
Say it again.
If they 10 years old, if
the
10
charge
years
is 10
or more,
years.
if you have served your debt to society, gotten off probation and out of prison, and it's been 10 years.
You're supposed to be able to get it off, right?
Yeah, you can. But if it ain't fed, see, that fed stain gonna remain.
So so bam. So if it's a fed charge, it's just a done deal. They can never own a gun again.
Yeah. It's a pretty much a wrap. Unless there's a pardon. Unless there's a pardon, you know what I'm saying? You could be pardoned by a president, and he can expunge your record.
Well, Kanye
clean.
Kanye talking about he trying to run.
Got to get mines if he do. That's the only thing I need you to do, Kanye. If you become president, all I need from you.
You know what I'm saying?
Just suspend my record, wipe off these felonies, and give me my Second Amendment right to carry. If you,
bro,
can assure me of that, you have my vote. Shit, I didn't even plan on talking about that, man.
Yeah, that just came out. I don't know where that came from.
Expedition, this is where we have conversations to push the culture forward, man. We have to have these conversations with people who are relevant to the discussion.
Facts, man.
So you was there printing up your clothes,
printing up my T-shirts. Like I say, shout out to my dog Trey, White Lobster Apparel. He shot me a text message, and his exact text message said, "Nick, do you see what them white boys down there doing to those protesters?" And like I said, I'm locked in, printing my shirts. So I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I was like, no, I don't. Send me a screenshot or a link. He sent me a screenshot of the Facebook of them, cutting up. I was like, man, send me a link. He sent me the link, clicked on it. First thing I see, white woman on camera. Nigger, make me famous. Nigger, just acting bad, snatching posters out of people's hands, ripping them up on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? Like the same face you just made. That's the face I made. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, they was acting bad, man. And not only like I told somebody else the other day, it's one thing to be yelling in somebody's face, but to be yelling in my face and then you got that iron on your side, like that. Now they bullying. You see what I'm saying? Now it's just intimidation. So. Like I said, I pretty much just told me and my guy Trey, we pretty much made the decision that we were gonna. And
there was some women you said that was being.
It was women, and then this is the other thing.
Not some of our sisters.
Not some of our sisters, and guess who else was out there?
Who?
Some white women.
Was getting
accosted by the same Confederates. They was acting even just as bad with them as.
These were men.
These were men Confederate. It was men and women on the Confederate side yelling out obscenities. Like I said, it was women on the other side, on the peaceful protester side. On our side.
Right.
Like I say, it was it's always a few allies, allies mixed in.
But color don't matter here, and I think that's important to know. If it is righteous, honest, and said with love and respect, you can say anything you want to here.
And that's what it's about.
You know what I'm saying? But so color is not an issue. You saw these people being accosted, but was this like the next day?
No, this was the same day.
Oh, this was
no. This was the same
real
exact.
time.
Yeah, real time. They were accosting the people. I got the text message from Lil Trey.
Right.
And then after that, probably within, and I had to go. The only thing that was the delay, I had to pick my wife up. So I'm still handling domestic duties on top of that. On top of fighting the power.
Mandatory.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to go pick my queen up.
That is the fight of your life.
That's the real fight.
That is the fight of your
That's
life.
the real fight. You know what I'm saying?
That's the real work.
The real work. You know what I'm saying? I do it to perfection though.
Right on.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the queen.
Shout out to the queen, man.
Right on.
But yeah, I had to go pick up my queen. Shout out to Pretty Girl. So soon as I picked her up, we shot straight downtown. as I was driving downtown, I was still communicating with my guy Trey that called me.
Now, how many men were you able to?
Well, at the moment,
assemble
it was just me and Trey. I did send I sent a message out. You know what I'm saying, to to several people. Some people just real deal couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying, because like I said, they caught me off guard.
But it don't matter the ones that can't. What matters the ones that can.
And that's all that matter. You know what I'm saying. So like I say, the ones that showed up. Some of them showed up with just their fists, ready to punch something down.
That right.
Some of them boys came with that iron. Banana clips and drums, FNs, Glocks. You know, me, Sig Sawyer, P320, 9mm. You know what I'm saying?
I heard of those.
Yeah.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I like guns, man. But yeah, we got down there. So at the moment, at the time, it was just me and Trey. On the way down there that we knew of,
right.
Somebody that I knew. But when I got down there, it was maybe 2 or 3 other gentlemen down there that we didn't know. And the viral video that everybody saw, that was the excitement of me, almost like a pep talk. I was walking up, giving boys pound, and I was proud.
That's when you first got there.
That's when I first got there, because I saw a few other brothers there. So I'm just walking up, giving boys pound, looking them in their eye. Okay, yeah, we out here, huh? Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, cool, yeah, bet.
Right.
And then after I started giving the guys that were there their props, that's when I went into where all them so-called gangsters at.
That's real.
And that's when
a very important question that I think we need to bring to the table.
And that's when that whole thing just came out.
We need to bring that question to the table.
Facts. Please, let's bring it to the table.
Now, Brother Marcus Coleman, we're going to talk about how you felt about the messaging of the press conference when we met, and I want you to tell the people, how you felt, what your response to it was, and I want you to tell them, how we handled it from that point to get to where we are today.
Bet. Well, as being one of the organizers for really.
I forgot. Yeah, you organized the shit. That's why he felt so okay. Yeah, okay. So got it. I get it. So you like, man, nigga, you goddamn on here with the mayor trying to trash my motherfucking shit.
No.
Yeah, I get it.
No.
It makes sense.
No. I can't. It wasn't that easy.
Okay.
It wasn't that easy. First, man, what we have done is an example, right?
Right.
Even though I know you in war right now, but that's a whole nother story.
That shit light work, man. Shit light work.
Man, times is so fucking special, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I've been out here 15 years. I'm going to what you said, man. Like, I've been a part and seen a lot of movements, but then several elders, triple me up on 15 years. There's never been anything like this here,
right.
Which is what my man sitting across the table is about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These are special times,
Absolutely.
Man. You know what I'm saying? And brothers is truly connected.
Mm-hmm.
You speak a lot about the economics, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's catching on, man. It's just fucking special. And laws are changing. Statues are dropping, but we need to worry about the statutes as it relates to law,
That's
right? You know what I'm saying? And we living in revolutionary fucking times, bro.
Thanks.
So which is part of the reason why me and you connected.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of folks talk about George Floyd, even though, we got Ahmaud Arbery's, Kendrick Johnson's, I can go on, Jimmy Atchison, I can go on and on, but they like to say George Floyd.
Breonna Taylor,
yes sir,
Yeah.
Yes sir. Shout out to Tamika Mallory. Yeah, man, that George Floyd is the straw that broke the camel's back, but they don't talk about the thousands of straws up under its belly. Like, this shit been boiling, man. You know what I'm saying? And so we had like 20,000 come out to Centennial, which has been closed indefinitely as of recently, cutting the gathering spot off of not the gathering spot, but pun intended.
Yeah, the place where demonstrators gather.
Yes sir. But man, we had 20,000 come out, and for the first time, in a long time, Atlanta burned. You know what I'm saying? For the first time in a long time, this city saw more Malcolm than Martin here, and it scared the hell out of folk. You know what I'm saying? And so,
well, I want to touch on that just a minute,
Yes,
because
sir.
we say more Malcolm than Martin.
Yes,
but
sir.
if we just really look back, Brother Malcolm didn't never burn nothing down. Brother Malcolm he did say by any means necessary, and he did preach not to turn the other cheek, but he never physically had to do anything that was violent, destructive, or diabolical to any physical property, people. So when we say more Malcolm than Martin, they were both peaceful.
Yes.
Physically. It just one had a mindset that was willing to get violent.
Yes.
If approached with violence. But that never occurred. So I want to make sure we point that out, because a lot of people, they don't really know that. When you say more Malcolm than Martin, they think, yeah, man, Malcolm was out there. Now, wait. Malcolm was reading.
Yes, absolutely.
Thinking, traveling, speaking.
Yes.
Malcolm wasn't out there kicking ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Malcolm wasn't putting goddamn boots to back pockets out there. Now, I don't want y'all. I want y'all, but I understand in theory what you mean.
Just a sprinkle on that.
But that was my point of the message at the press conference.
Just a sprinkle on that.
Okay.
Real quick with the Malcolm. Malcolm, a brother who was in charge of training the FOI, he might not have, that's the power of El Hajj Malik El Shabazz. He inspired folks to want to rip your face off.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So the power is, he might not have lit the flame, but he lit the flame. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you speak about power. I think that's also very important, because he had another thing.
Yes, sir.
It's called discernment.
Yes, sir.
Discernment is having an abundance of power and influence and authority, but knowing when and when not to exalt that power, influence, and authority. That is called discernment. That is something that is mandatory for a leader.
Absolutely. Ain't no question.
And a gun owner, correct?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Because just like you just said, you have a lot of power on your hip, man, when you toting that fire. And you can't just be in people's face, hostile, aggressive, and spitting in people, like, just inadvertently spitting droplets as you speaking and you so close. It's Corona out here, crazy ass man. Hell is wrong with you? That's assault.
That's enough to get your jaw jacked right there.
Man, I test hell out your chin, man. See if that motherfucker work well when it make contact.
Work well.
You know what I'm saying? Work well. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, all right. So me and Marcus, let's get back to me and Marcus. So we get, all right. So you 20,000 people came to your peaceful protest.
Yes, sir. And so, then shit got out of hand.
And then there was.
Hey, man, that was real honest. He said, yeah, man, it was beautiful. Yeah. And then shit got out of hand.
But that's the time we in for shit to get out of hand. I mean, I just ain't woofing. So let me explain. So the problem with the press conference was with having a security detail out there, knowing that the shit really popped off once APD in this like 4 or 5 year new technique where they take their mountain bikes and turn them all horizontal and come, bouncing as a force. And they knocked the sister down.
But
folks
later,
were charged, man.
Folks were charged for good and for good reason.
Right.
And later what happened?
Then, so then I lead a march. Yeah. I lead a rally. And there was a rally, not even a march. And I meet up with some folks, and I'm sitting in this spot, and we eating, and all of a sudden, a press conference come on the TV. Press conference is the mayor. Got a lot of love for the mayor. I might show it in different ways. But she was hot. And then my good partner, Dr. Beasley, was there. I'm down with Killer Mike. I had met you once. I'm seeing all these figures by. And the funny, real shit is there was no audio. So I'm all up in this establishment reading caption, and I'm getting hot. Because I knew why you guys were there.
So you reading text messages
man,
instead
I'm reading,
of
man.
the
Look,
conversation.
No context.
you know what I'm saying? Interfering with folk vision and stuff at the TV. So I went, couldn't take it no more, man. Left my food, my drink, went to the car, and I, you know.
And got to yelling at your phone.
The guy spoke. Yeah, I sure did, man. And you know, but look, but on some for real shit, you know, because I criticized, you know, why you were there, but honestly, as a real G, it was respectful. It was heated, but it was respectful, and I know that's one of the reasons, you know, why, you know, we've been kicking it for a good minute since then now on some real shit. But the criticism was that, you know, what everything that was happening was wrong. The outrage was wrong. The destruction was wrong. And you know, times were just too electric because they had already been on fire in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? And on top of all the other names. So I just didn't agree with that approach because we've been screaming that no justice, no peace for I don't know how fucking long. You know, and you know, I would have, at that point in time, the message is what I disagree with. But man, never, ever the fact, you know, of what our common denominator is or was and is, which is why we're sitting here right now, bro.
Liberation.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Now, let me tell you my side of that. Okay, so I was with my queen, and we were walking through a house that we were considering buying. We were considering it then, we buying it now.
Wow.
And well, so my phone rang, and it's my sister that speaks to the mayor. Basically, the mayor's right hand called me and say, "Tip, where are you?" I say,
dun, dun, dun.
I say, man, I'm out chill, man. I'm out of pocket right now, man. I'm with my old lady and my kids, man. We looking at the house. What's up? She said, I think they're gonna go up tonight. I think they're gonna go up. It's not good. It's not looking good. I say it'll be all right, man.
Talking about the
Come
protesters?
on. Yeah.
All
I say it'll be all right, man. Y'all chill. Just, you know, give it some time. It'll be fine. Let them, you know, get out their frustrations, and they're going on home. Cause I'm thinking like you. It's been a long time since Atlanta burned. It's been a long time. I said, man, they just gonna, you know, they're gonna get a little irate and loud, and then it'll slowly dissipate. Just give it some time. All right, so by then we walking through the house, we talk about, yeah, we can do this and we can do that. And then I get a call from Killer Mike, coincidentally. He's like, yeah, man, what's up? What's up, Till? I'm with the Bankhead Seafood Truck, man. What we doing, man? I was like, shit, pull up to the studio. Then oddly and ironically, Noriega of Drink Champs, he called me. He's like, yo, kid, I'm in town. What we doing? I said, shit, meet me at the studio. So we leave the house, and then, you know what I'm saying, ride with my old lady and my kids. We come up here, meet the Bankhead Seafood Truck, park. In the meantime, my sister, who's calling from right beside the mayor, she called, she say, it's not getting any better, Tip. It's not getting any better. It's not getting any better. And it's getting dark. I say, hey, it's supposed to get dark. You know what I'm saying? Just be cool, man. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Just trust me. Ain't nothing happened yet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about. Finally, she called back, and she didn't even say hello this time. She say, they're destroying the CNN Center. They're destroying the CNN Center.
Mayday.
The mayor's on the way. I say, whoa, hey, what? And so then I say, let me call you right back. And then before I call her back, a police car is on fire. The mayor's going down there. I don't want you to let her go alone. See, I say, whoa, hey.
Oh, it's up.
Hey.
It's up.
First of all, why is she going down to an angry mob? Then they say, they're throwing knives at policemen. I said, now tell her don't go down there. No. Tell her do not. No. I'm not going. You shouldn't go. She shouldn't go. If there is a message, we will do it virally. Is there a way we could tap into the screens at Phillips Arena and give a live feed, a live video feed of a press conference and speak to the people without actually having to put our mayor
in physical harm
in the midst of knives being thrown?
I think she should.
Knives
at an angry mob. Let's not do that. I'm not. Tip not going.
Yeah.
Not like that. Tip is not going down there with the mayor while knives being thrown at police. Tip ain't doing that one. Right. And I say, Mike. He say, what's up, Tip? I say, We gotta go with Keisha. Go with Keisha where? I said, man, they set a police car on fire and they destroying the CNN center. And she even said, that ain't our motherfucking job. Man, what? Man, no bullshit. Mike said, man, that is not our motherfucking job, man. I said, yeah, bro, but man, she called us, bro. She need us, bro. What
Keisha, man.
What we gon', you know what I mean? What we gon' like? He say, man, you going? I say, I got to go. She called us. He say, man, I ain't gonna let you walk in the room by yourself. Man. Come on, man, let's go. So then, goddamn, I found me a shirt because I had a wife beat on. I had to find a button-down shirt. I'm throwing.
Get you a good shirt.
Yeah. It's wrinkled now.
Yeah.
This is Mr. Harris.
You know what I mean? I'm digging through my trunk.
This is Mr. Harris. We
We
finna see Mr. Harris.
Good church shirt.
It's not tip.
Yeah.
Best I found was a plaid flannel short sleeve picnic shirt.
Oh yeah, the baby shower shirt. Yeah, the baby shower
Like a
shirt.
picnic table.
The baby shower shirt. Yeah.
That was the best thing I found. So I threw that motherfucker on. And goddamn, we went on there, and then when we got there, you know, one thing that you guys did not see is the concern and the genuine care in her eyes when I got there. That was before she got on camera. So she's talking to the chief of police at the time. Was in the Erica Shields. We was talking, and she's like, "Oh my goodness, what else are they doing?" And they go in the Buckhead. Oh my God! Listen,
oh my God!
Listen, the governor is talking about sending the National Guard, and we're not winning the National Guard. Yeah, she said the governor's talking about sending the National Guard. I'm holding them off, but I'm gonna have to send Georgia State Patrol soon because APD can't handle them. And you know, and I don't know if you are from Atlanta. But dealing with APD, Atlanta Police, that's one thing. That's our city's policemen. Cool. That's one thing. But Georgia State Patrol, they answer to the governor. So she's like, well, how long do I have before I have to send in Georgia State Patrol? She's talking to the chief, and the chief said we might have maybe 10, 15 minutes or so. It's like, okay, well, and how long before I have to give an answer on the National Guard? She, you know what I'm saying? She told her how long that was. She's like, then she looked at me and Mike, and well, what are we gonna do? How can we come? We have to calm them down because it's gonna be out of my hands in a minute. And that was her demeanor. That was what she was saying to me and Mike, and it was very calm, poised, and kind of like just concerned. You know, kind of like how mama sound when her child has been out. Not just past curfew. You know, they be mad when you past curfew. But if you done like broke day, like if it's like 6 in the morning and still ain't back, and it's like, oh man, hold up. Well, this shit might be a lot more serious.
Bigger than me.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So that was her demeanor. And so then we said, okay, she said, are you guys gonna come with me? I said, yes, we're coming with you. So we go out there, we stand at the side, and she starts speaking, and that wasn't the same tone. That wasn't the same. That wasn't the same mama. You know what I mean? That was like
switcheroo.
That was the pissed off mama. She was the after you done got home and I see you safe mama. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you done got home. You ain't you all right? I'm gonna kick your motherfucker. You know what I mean? So that's what came out because of her concern, and it was passionate, but it was genuine. And you know what I'm saying? I think that, you know, her concern for having to hand over the authority to people that she knew didn't care as much as she did, I think is kind of that's what bled out. And then, but anyway, after the speech, and then when she say, T.I. and Killer Mike on the whole West Side, I say,
yeah, that's you.
Wait a minute. Jesus. Oh my God. Okay, all right, sis. Yeah, shit. Yep. And then my sister, who's a fellow West Side native now. She from Bankhead, just like I'm from. We went to the same high school, Douglas High. She's a product of the Atlanta public school system, and she hails from the very community that we are looking to and hope to fill the deficit of. And so I know I could work alongside her and bring about change in the community because she's from the community. And then she showed me she was from I was like, damn, I forgot you were from Bankhead. Keisha, damn. And then she turned to the side. She say, anybody else want to say something?
I want to know what she said.
And if y'all just look at after I tell everybody how this happened, I want y'all to look at the press conference. I want y'all to just go word for word. Okay, so then she turned, she looked, she said, anybody want to say something? And then right when she did that, I turned and looked at Mike. Mike looked away. Mike. I said, God damn. Come on, Tip, let's go. Put something together between here and the podium, man. Come on, man. And so I go up there and, and look, man.
This the shit I like right here.
I a lot of times in your life, you can be honest or you can be appropriate. See, I was trying to weave the two of those in. I was trying to be honest yet appropriate. Yet honest.
The devil's
yet
dance.
Appropriate. But my point was, and I'll say this now, destroying property for your personal gain is not advancing the movement. And another thing, going into designer, all those designer stores, running in there, coming out with this shit, and then but this the thing. If you go and burn down, steal out of Louis Vuitton, and take it, and then next week when Louis Vuitton opened back up, and they now have raised their prices to compensate for the loss from the theft, they've now probably 12, 13%. They've jacked up the numbers of their garments and goods. If you go in there after they've raised their prices and you buy that shit, they've already covered everything that you have stolen.
Yep.
You've done nothing. You've done absolutely nothing that has no purpose. There's no reason for doing it. You're just being emotional. You're just being emotional and you're just acting out. Well, I'm just saying, okay, so so my purpose with that. And plus, just America has an incredible debt to pay.
Yes, sir.
America has an incredible debt to pay. It has karma coming to it. And it's not necessarily our job, place, position to stand in the midst of that karma. Right? But when we casting out karma, let's make sure we give it to the places that deserve it first. First.
Yeah.
We have 30 minutes from downtown going east.
Yes, sir.
There is the largest Confederate monument in the United States of America. On the side of Stone Mountain.
In the world.
In the world?
Yes, sir.
The world, Craig.
Yes, sir.
The largest Confederate monument in the world is 30 minutes east of Atlanta is Stone Mountain. Why in the hell is you right here bullshitting around in McCormick and Schmitz when you could have really been down here getting some real work done? If we got this energy and this time, man, what the fuck is you burning down motherfucking Popeyes and shit for? What the fuck?
Shit.
But all I'm saying is, before you go to Lennox, why not go to Stone Mountain? 15 minutes north at the Marietta Square is where they used to have public hangings of black people like movie matinees. You ain't got nothing to do, man. You know, in hot water with the wife. You been going out all night, man. You know what? Look, dress the kids up, baby. I'm going to take you out. We're going to go see him hang a nigga today. They hanging that nigga. That nigga used to always be down there talking slick on the corner. They going to hang that nigga today. I want to take you down there, too. We're going to have a good time. Marietta Square, 15-minute north. Now, all these places are still intact. All this shit is still intact. But we want to go and goddamn bust windows and run out with liquor and do all this shit. But we still got, see, we attacking the wrong shit was the purpose of my message. Yes, not that shit shouldn't get attacked.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just that you wasting time, energy, resources.
Attacking the wrong shit.
Attacking the wrong shit. Hey, when y'all get through having fun, could we please get some shit done? when y'all get through, I'm sure you enjoying yourself.
Yes, sir.
But goddamn.
Come on, man.
Can we please get to doing some shit that really needs to get done after this?
Goddamn.
So that was the point of my message. And then I wake up in the morning, and I look on my thing, and I say, who is this man yelling at me? On my phone. What the? This man is yelling at me. And my old lady say, what is you? I say, I don't know, somebody I guess didn't like what I said yesterday. He's not very happy about it. And so, because we have a mutual acquaintance, it's Tamika Mallory.
That's what's up. Yeah,
I reached out to Tamika. I say, man, let me get the gentleman number, man. Yeah, so I called him. I say, hey, man, got a lot on your mind, huh?
You mad, huh?
Come on now, don't follow that.
Yeah. All that ad-libbing, dude, all the ad-libbing on the end of the table.
Hey, right. So,
my bad, bro.
He say, man, yeah, man. He say, yeah, man. I just didn't like it, man. I ain't think it was fair, man, how y'all did it like that. I said, well, look, man, let's meet up and talk about it so I can tell you. You know what I mean? I could tell you it's some more shit that went into that you probably ain't aware of. So we met. Where we met? At Benny Hunter?
Yes, sir.
We met up at Benny Hunter, man. You know what I'm saying? Threw a couple back, had some conversation. And we've been building. Then he plugged me in with other young activists and demonstrators who were also very, very, very upset with, you know, the conference. And so we sat down at the gathering spot the next day, and I spoke to them too, and we all have. But every time I speak to them, after I tell them my side of it and where I'm coming from, they all say, "Man, well, you should have said that shit at the press conference."
Yeah, homeboy.
Shit. But the important thing is, you know what I'm saying, even though we didn't see eye to eye, or even though we had a disagreement, a discrepancy, difference of opinion, we still could communicate through that, find the things that we do agree on, the things that we have in common, and build upon that rather than using the one thing that we disagree on, that we can't agree on, to allow it to dismantle our opportunity to communicate.
Yes, sir.
And I think that is a very important a key point to point out.
Yeah, man, especially amongst brothers, man.
Absolutely.
In 30 seconds.
We cannot afford to lose each other.
No. I just want to say something before you shift to the main guest here. You know, with not condoning destruction or violence, but damn sure understanding it. We don't get to the point where we at today with laws that have been changed, with new implementation. We don't get there without the burning of the buildings. We don't get there without the threat of destruction of property. The governor got the National Guard in here now protecting, you know, federal buildings and his house. You know, they protect their structures. And when the people rise up and there's destruction, but no, the real talk, and more than just the burning of the buildings, but, you know, we don't get to where we're going without the you talked about intent earlier today.
Right.
A joker not only got to have good intent, but
got to be followed with some action.
Dude across there got to know what I'm willing to do. That will make him strategize a little differently. That's why we got laws changing. You know what I'm saying? So that's important. And my last little point on Keisha, I don't mean put y'all in harm's way with throwing the knives. I wish she could have went out there with a police force. It's water under the bridge. We're moving forward.
If she could have went out there earlier before shit went left.
People love Keisha. Right. She missed an opportunity. Real talk. People love Keisha. If Keisha would have went out there, and I know for security purposes the way it was given to you, I understand that. But people love that lady. Atlanta got a male named Keisha. We love Keisha. If she would have went out there then amongst the people, you know, things would have been a little bit better. But listen, that was a month ago. We so far along in the game. Man, so many laws have changed. And so, you know,
and
the Thundercats.
She has shown her support for the movement and advancement of our people.
For the record, I know she got a good spirit, good heart.
She does, man. And that's why I rock with her, man. I don't rock with no sucker, man. I mean, I rock with her because I really do believe in her genuine concern for the community. Now, Brother Nikki, tell us about Sleep is for the Rich. Where did the thought of that for you to name your brand that? Where did that come from?
I was first in the Air Force. I did about 5.5 years in the Air Force. After my release out of the Air Force, I didn't want to go and work, you know, a traditional job. So I was a trained electrician while I was in the Air Force. So as soon as I got out, I started doing a lot of odd jobs, helping out buddies, you know, partners, you know, put ceiling fans in their homes, dimmer switches, just, you know, little basic electrical, you know, flush mounted lights. Like y'all got these little LED lights up here in the ceiling. You know, I used to do a lot of that for a bunch of my clients. I did that until God gave me the idea to start washing cars. I started a mobile car wash business, and I still run that business to this day. And it's called Grandeur Mobile Car Wash. Okay. So the name Sleep is for the Rich came from me staying out late as hell washing cars. So basically the way it went, I would be out, and Bebe was one of my first early clients. Bebe had a fleet of cars, still do. You still got a lot of, okay. Yeah. Still stunned, right?
Ain't no money problem. Ain't no money problem. Ain't no money problem.
Still stunned.
Don't find let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. That ain't what you want.
That
ain't what you want.
Shit. Yep. But now, man, like I said, when I first got out, you know, when I first started that business, man, Bebe was one of my first clients. You know what I'm saying? He had a fleet of cars, you know, dually trucks, drop cutlasses. I think back then 745 BMW, you know what I'm saying? And I used to go over there and watch, you know, and he wasn't the only client, but I had a lot of good clientele with some very nice vehicles. Right. And a lot of them had some very, you know, crazy schedules. You know, they might come in Friday night, you know what I'm saying, 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. type shit, you know what I'm saying? Whenever they call me, I was just so hungry, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm fresh out the military, you know, just, you know, rigid structure, 5.5 years. I got to be up every morning. Like, man, now I'm making this money on my own, kid. So somebody called me 11:30, 12:30, 1 a.m. I don't give a damn. I'm getting up. I'm going to go get it. You know what I'm saying?
Your wife let you do that?
Well, at the time, I was, yeah. At the time, I was in a little situation. It was, yeah. But no, man, she, very understanding, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? Very understanding.
Pretty understanding. Yeah. You know she's here right there with that pistol on her.
Yeah. Big pistol.
She got that pistol on her. What you say about me, nigga?
Yeah.
What you say on TV about what you say?
Yeah.
When you were talking to T.I. and shit. What did you say? No, but what did you say?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't say that shit on TV, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, pretty much, man, the name came from the hustle, dog. You know what I'm saying? My mobile car wash business.
Now, the hustle.
Go ahead.
That's extremely important because, I mean, your IG bio, it reads, and I quote, brand, family, film, photo, culture, fashion, business, music, and guns.
Can't forget that.
That's a hell of a description, sir. When they say link in bio, you link the nigga ass in.
Yeah, man.
Damn. Okay, enlighten us, man. Like, you know what? So tell everybody, like, sleeping for the rich is like exactly what does Nicki Daniels do?
Man, I'm a photographer, man. I'm a filmmaker, videographer. You know, shout out to all my little partners from around the way. I shoot a lot of little videos for those guys. Like I said, I also I run my mobile car wash business, Grandeur Mobile Car Wash. I've trained over 50 to 75 young brothers just in Shreveport alone on the art of detailing cars, because so many of those guys couldn't have gotten a job, a straight up job, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because they record messed up, or maybe they baby mama garnishing their paycheck, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys that come work for me, they may have an actual day job or maybe a night job, but that's the baby mama check. You see what I'm saying? That's the baby mama job.
They need some money for them.
They need their pocket money, and that's when the neighborhood hustlers like myself come into play. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, I'm a photographer. I've dabbled in real estate. God blessed me with some real estate in my early 20s. I had enough knowledge to get it, but not enough to keep it. But I got a lot now, so I'm gonna go back, and me and my queen, we gonna go back and dabble in real estate and land and all of that, man.
That's what we do. So if you get anything attractive, it's worth taking a look at.
Man, look, man, y'all need to come down to Shreveport, Louisiana, man. We got a lot of abandoned buildings downtown, damn near pennies on the dollar, dog. Come look at the city, dog.
Well, see, what I would look for you to do as a native in the area is identify
watchdog,
and then when you bring it to me, I would do what they call underwrite.
I could dig it.
You dig what I'm saying? And we could find a way, or we could find a way to kind of, you know what I'm saying, develop some group economics.
I like that.
Come together and, if everybody do a little, nobody has to do a lot.
I like that. Shout out. Word to Killer Mike. Word to Killer Mike.
Okay, so, I mean, exactly what is your call to action? Because you got everybody's attention. Everybody looked, everybody agreed, everybody supports. But now, what is the call to action?
Honestly, Tip, like I said, man, everything happened so organically, bro. When I got the call, it honestly wasn't any kind of premeditated.
That's the best kind. I mean, it's genuine. It's the best kind.
So
it's kind of like how I ended up at the goddamn press conference. You know what I'm saying?
But look, so like I say, I don't, to all my political, friends or people that may dabble in that world, if I don't have the correct or the perfect political answer, then you just gotta forgive me for that. But me, just as a man, bro, I'm a businessman, I'm an artist, I'm a family man, and I stand for something. So my call to action is, like I said, I want these boys to, man, I want boys to stand for something, man. Like I want, man, let's stand up. If we see something going down with our women, man, like I said in the video, where's all the gangsters at that I see in these rap videos?
That's
man?
An important point.
I got to keep. I want to keep throwing that out there, man.
That's
because
important.
Look, I was saying in my live, sometimes I watch some of these rap videos, Tip, and I see some of these. Man, these boys got some of the craziest guns you ever believe, dog. I'm talking about big old banana clips, man, and 100-round drums, man, and Glocks with I didn't even know they made Glocks with drums on them. You know what I'm saying? They can make, they make drums for Glocks now.
I've heard.
Dog.
I've heard rumors.
Yeah. Man, but look, bro.
All these things.
Dog. The whole point
Folklore.
Yeah. Little urban myths, you know what I'm saying?
Urban legends.
Yeah. But look, man, the whole point I'm making is, man, like you see all these guys, and they got some kind of warrior in them because
or they just want to be seen.
Yeah, it's damn sure that too.
Some people just want to be seen with guns. Some people really put that shit on like a piece of an outfit.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, but you raise an excellent point. Where's all the gangsters? And that's another thing. When we burning down buildings that you say we need to do.
I said I understand.
Oh.
Hey.
Let's retract that.
Yeah.
So if we burning down building, which you say you understand,
Yes, sir.
can we, like, if something happens and you don't correct it at the beginning, you can just expect a lot more of it to find ways to correct later on. See, my granddad used to say, nip it in the bud.
Yes, sir, mine too.
You nip it in the bud. And when I say that, I'm going to say this. I feel we would be in a much different place right now if somebody would have just went on and sacrificed themselves or get away. And just would have went on and neutralized George Zimmerman. If somebody would have just neutralized that situation there, I don't think it would have progressed and persisted. Yeah. Neutralize. You dig what I'm saying? Neutralize the threat of George Zimmerman and people like him. Had we had stood and said and did what we're doing now, see what I'm saying? We wouldn't be having this discussion about the CNN center. You know what I mean? We would have been able to get down what we got mad at. You see what I'm saying? Where the issue is, where the source of the pressure and the trauma, let's go there and do something about that. Not wait until it trickles all the way down to where now here we is at Lennox. Where the fuck was the George Zimmerman wasn't at Lennox? Why in the hell is we at Lennox? This is not George Zimmerman's address. What the fuck are we doing here? You see what I'm saying?
Zimmerman doing gun show events.
This nigga signing Skittles.
We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful.
Oh, be careful now.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
No,
So we ain't gonna. So we can burn down buildings willy nilly.
No, that's not what I meant.
But okay,
Know what I mean?
Okay, cool.
We got to be careful because we got a lot of flaws in the past. Our hole's been so damn deep, even though we coming out of it, we still in it. So we still in the hole. But we truly in a moment of revolution. We truly taking millions upon millions of dollars away from police budgets. Listen, I'm not acting like what I'm saying is the end all tell all. But we in
progress.
We in a time of never before.
It's progress.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I meant by we got to be careful not to highlight so much of the past while ignoring the present.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
We building on that shit, man.
I
and
get it.
Putting folks in offices and amend America. I know you get it.
You're right.
You know. But still point out the other shit, but I just want to make sure we give the soldiers that's out there, we over a month now strong,
That's
consistently.
right. Yeah.
They expected us to stop after the first week, second week, we're still moving, you know, so.
And let's talk about the agent provocateurs.
Okay, yes, sir.
The agent provocateurs that come to the peaceful demonstrations that have their faces covered and they look like our white allies because of their skin tone and complexion, but they have their faces covered, usually wearing all black, and they go out there just for the purpose of turning this peaceful protest into a riot. And that undermines the value and purpose of the demonstration, does it not?
Yes, but I think agent provocateurs is tossed around a little too lightly.
Okay.
And the reason I say that
is
because not full disclosure, I got some comrades that would be labeled anarchists. You know, truth be told, everybody that's wrapped up in black.
We are anarchists technically.
Come on with it, bro.
We're trying to dismantle and destroy this system.
Come on, but see, some would point down to that.
This system of oppression that has been marginalizing us, our people, and our communities for generations. So we are trying to dismantle the government, the authority of the government, because it is unfair. Now,
white supremacy.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, fascism, white supremacy, nationalism, all that shit. So, Martin Luther King said, a law that oppresses is not a law at all, or unjust law is not a law at all. So that means if this, like for instance, if slavery, I don't have to follow this goddamn law. This shit ain't right. You know what I mean? Because God sent you here with an acknowledgement or understanding of what right and wrong is. And if a man or a government try to force you into doing some shit you know is wrong under God, you have the right, duty, and obligation to stand up oppose it and overthrow whatever it is that's trying to force you to do what you know ain't right. And I feel like that is the moment that we're in right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do agree with that. But how are we going to get niggas? See, now the problem what you were saying is the gangsters that you see with the guns and shit, and why they ain't there? Because the mind control that has been instituted, like that has been programmed,
Mm-hmm.
that has been, I mean, I can't speak to how much I've seen, and this is me just like as a rapper going in and out of clubs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had back when I was on a supervised release and I was on $3 million bond and they allowed me to leave and move around, do my shows and shit. I had what they call a monitor, human monitor, white man. His name was Billy. He was cool as hell. Billy was a little bitty white man. Billy probably about 5'5". And, you know, he looked like a little Marine guy. He was kind of wide, kind of stocky, had a build on him and whatnot. And Billy was cool as a fan. But I used to know, but Billy wasn't really security, right? But people used to think he was because he was a white man. He was the only white man around. But he was the monitor. He was the one that reported back to tell them, yeah, he's going where he say he's gonna go. He's doing what he say he's doing. He ain't did no drugs. He ain't had no criminals around. All right. And he used to have a written report that he had to write down every day what we did and shit. Rookie mistake. Now, so I've walked through crowds where I have, and talking about packed crowds, album release, like CD signings and big packed clubs, where I'm talking about wall to wall, Fire Marshal shut it down. I've walked through those crowds with two big black men, you know what I'm saying? A group of big black men, armed, you know what I mean? That get me from where I am to where I gotta be. I will tell you guys something. I've never seen a more polite, professional crowd. I've never gotten from the car to my section or my section to the car. I've never moved through a crowd, a packed club of black people so effortlessly before than when I walked with Billy. And just Billy. Not Billy in a group of motherfuckers. Me and Billy will walk through. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Just automatically moving out the way. Here come a white man, y'all. Here come a white man. Here come a white man, y'all. Here come a white man. Hey, and this big group of, big black niggas, they like, nigga, man, goddamn, bro. Man, shit.
Yeah.
Man, shit, man. You gotta push me, man. You know what I mean? They gonna get all that. But Billy, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm sorry. I need to get over here. Okay. All right, it's cool. I've seen that before. So that is the reason the gangsters ain't out right now. The gangsters you talking about, it because they have been programmed to see themselves and hate it. They have been programmed to see themselves and take advantage of every opportunity to murder, kill, hurt, and destroy anything that looks like them. When is a different opponent, when that opponent is the person that programmed you, you are much less likely to respond. Niggas will show up and shoot up some shit about stepping on Jordans and talking tough on Instagram and anything but if you were to grab a grandmother or a pregnant woman and you mishandle them, or a special needs, a brother that's incapable of defending himself, and drag them and manhandle them and just disrespect them and berate them. But there's nothing. I mean, just look at how much shit go on. And I had this conversation with Yella Beezy and his partner.
Trap Boy Freddy.
Yeah, Trap Boy Freddy. It was something happened in Dallas, and I say, and I added, I'm like, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, what's going on, man? Y'all, and they were like, shit, bruh. We got a lot of other shit going on, man. We got our own personal shit going on, and then, like, yeah, man, but this, he say, hey, man, I get it, I got you, I heard your message, I do a better job of, what I'm saying, keeping our head on the swivel and making sure we protect and defend the women and children. But, man, don't do that no more. They were like, man, don't do that no more, because now you putting eyes on us. And I understood that.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of love for Yella Bees and Trap Boy Freddy, and and I'm telling you about times where people have, we've had discrepancies and, we had disagreements, and we've worked through it. And I think that is the example that must be set. And the problem is, we do all our arguing in public. We do all our arguing in public, then we do all our fixing behind closed doors.
Yeah.
So all anybody ever see is the argument. Part of it. You see what I'm saying? You see what, fuck nigga, what the fuck, who you think you talking to, partner? And you do all that on the cameras.
Yeah.
And then when they call you, be like, all right, man, yeah, that's cool, bro. All right, cool, yeah, all right, man, my bad. Shit, my bad too, man. All right, well, shit, if you ain't tripping, I ain't tripping then, man. All right, cool. All right, later. And then y'all move on, but the world who saw y'all arguing, they still stuck on that. That's the message you put out there. So I feel like this is just as much of a message that needs to be promoted and presented and platformed to the people as the message of opposition and being at odds with one another. Which bring me to my next point. Now, you said earlier that I was in battle mode, and I am not. I'm just kicking shit. This is the way I pop it, kid. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
One thing that must be...
That nigga went from tip to Mr. Harris again. Damn.
One thing...
You got a bunch of you.
One thing that...
I felt at home then. I was like, shit, we finna get ratchet right now, then.
Let me tell you something.
Shit.
Hey, this shit spread on thick, boy.
Shit, goddamn.
Hey, boy, you need a wooden spoon.
My goddamn cup running over. Give me a little bit. Shit, I tried to tell you. You drove me to drinking then. Shit.
Hey, so one thing that must be acknowledged, considered, held in high regard, respected, and understood. Man, tip up top there, man. Like, don't be motherfucking mishandling my legacy by goddamn trying to, you know what I'm saying, box me in with what you think is appropriate for me. Nigga, I've been breaking barriers and proving motherfuckers wrong. They never said I'd even get a record. First of all, they never said I'd live to see 18. And then they said I'd never, do anything, but I'd never break my cycle of recidivism.
What that mean?
Recidivism is a repeat cycle of incarceration.
Bet.
To get locked up, get out, go back, probation, get out, go back, parole, probation, go back. You know what I mean?
You did that shit a lot?
I did that shit a whole fucking lot. But when I was like 20, 19, 18, 19, the motherfucker was like, man, this is all you gonna do your whole life? You gonna spend your whole life? I'm like, but I be goddamn. I bet you I don't. And eventually I kicked it, but it took a while.
Everyone going back and forth to college.
Yeah.
And graduated cum laude.
Old habits hard to break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Then they didn't think I'd get a record deal. When I got a record deal, they didn't think that I'd go national. Thought I'd be local. Then they thought that I wouldn't go platinum. And I went platinum. And they thought I couldn't, have a hit movie and a hit record. And I did that. And they thought that I could. And they thought that I couldn't. They thought that I could. Man, look, man. Stop limits. Don't force your failures and fears on me.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all say when y'all talk to y'all God about what y'all got to do.
Yeah.
And y'all might be scared of this nigga 50.
Yeah.
I ain't scared of him.
Hold up, man.
That's a hell of a segue there.
Yeah,
Ain't
man.
no fear in here.
Whoa.
Goddamn.
That's the main thing everybody must understand and ascertain.
Yeah.
There ain't no fear here.
Yeah.
Damn.
There ain't nothing but a man.
Yeah,
You
turn the
fuck up
segment
my
up,
money.
man. Yeah.
Goddamn.
Man.
Turn the segment up, man.
Oh, well, shit, I get a check from over there. Goddamn.
But that's fine.
Okay, well,
look,
shit.
That's fine. I ain't got no problem with, with
Get
50 as the human being.
His catalog.
But
It's his catalog I don't like.
Okay, I got the message.
You
Now,
put
listen
his shit up to
attentively.
my shit. I don't. And look, and then there's another very special piece of information.
Okay, here it is.
Now, in 2003,
Okay.
50 was the hottest motherfucker on the earth. You dig what I'm saying? He had
Flame.
Dr. Dre, he had Eminem, and he had like just hit after hit, all the hype, everything, every opportunity there was in music went his way. Me, I was coming out of a bad release, a bad debut, like, you know what I mean, a debut that did not necessarily live up to my expectations and the expectations of everyone else. And a bad relationship with the record company that I signed. So I'm back to square one. I'm on my ass watching this nigga. This nigga is getting everything. Shit. And meanwhile, I'm working on trap music. Why the nigga, watching the nigga shine. And I remember the nigga came to the bounce on Bankhead. Man, that was the biggest. That shit was everything. But that motherfucker line probably made it to the Blue Flame, man.
Goddamn, that motherfucker longer than I-20.
Man, that motherfucker was long as La Cienega, man. I'm talking about.
Damn.
And I saw that man set the world on fire. With the help of Dr. Dre and a very talented white man.
Okay, cool. Man, white man, hell ain't.
I mean, I'm just saying. I saw it. He set the world on fire. And I admired and I respected it. You know what I'm saying? And I said, damn, that motherfucker got it going on. Here come Tip. I dropped trap music the same year Get Rich or Die Trying. And of course, Get Rich or Die Trying went on to go diamond and be a very, very, very successful, wildly impactful record to the culture. Probably one of the greatest debuts by an artist in hip-hop of all times, probably. I mean, definitely. I can't hold my nuts on that, man, but it is what it is. But now, what I would like to see, I like to see how this narrative holds up over time.
Oh.
Over time. At this point in our careers, how many classic albums does he have? How many classic albums do I have? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Catalog. How many records that impacted the culture? I don't care about the numbers. What make motherfuckers move when you play it? What songs can you play that motherfuckers remember where they were when they first heard it? What they were doing in their life when this shit was playing?
Yes, sir.
Who has more of those records?
You. Let me
Now you fucking up your money.
Now, hold on.
Supposed to let one of them answer that.
Hey, but the truth gonna
Got
kick
this
out.
goddamn
The
cheap
truth
ass
gonna
liquor.
kick out, but
This cheap ass- hey, man,
the
this
truth
goddamn
cannot
liquor-
be
This
denied.
liquor got you going. Listen, this is where the fucking shit
You
get
weren't supposed to answer that
ratchet.
shit.
Hold on, this shit is getting ratchet by the minute. Now, I'm gonna tell you. Now, I'm gonna tell you, Step. Now, you had a big ass impact on the culture. 50 did too.
Yeah.
But it was something about the way you wore that motherfucking hat. I remember this shit. Man, I think you had on a fucking wife beater then.
Yeah.
And I just remember, I'm a thoroughbred nigga. You look like you meant that.
I did wholeheartedly.
I don't know what occupation was back then.
I did. I meant it.
But it's more shit that I remember. If you don't like what I'm saying, then buck.
Yeah.
Swing
when you see me. We can throw them hands, sucker. You ain't know this nigga. I don't give a fuck.
Yes.
If I said it, then I meant it. And what? Fuck, nigga. That right there. That's what needs to play every time we go to marching. See, you got the keys to the street, but you don't know. See, you flip flopping. And niggas like, Tip, come on.
Yeah, man.
I need that nigga.
Yeah,
He
man.
put that hat back crooked.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Barely stand on his head. Yeah.
That's it. And get that goddamn shaving going on and that white beater. And you can leave the west side across the country.
Yeah, man.
Into liberation.
Yeah, man.
I've been
we
sitting
waiting
there
on you,
crying the whole damn
We
time.
waiting on you.
And I've been soaking up this
Waiting on you,
shit.
homeboy.
I've been soaking up this shit the whole time. Y'all been sitting there talking about everything. And I said, this nigga here has the keys
Man.
already.
Man.
I
The
think-
G's along the time. I just need 10 seconds. The OGs and the G's and the BGs are looking for something to believe in. And along the way, when we shift, you know, that wasn't the right move. A lot of times we misunderstood.
Of course we do.
Yeah.
That's a part of the growth and development that comes along on our journey.
Sir. Yes, sir. But you got it. Every nigga root for you. There's a lot of tips across absolutely the country.
They some bad motherfuckers
Yes,
too.
Lord.
They some bad motherfuckers.
And when I look up,
Shout out to all the niggas in your town
yes, sir.
that you can consider
A tip.
your town's version of Tip.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, nigga, man. I already know, man.
Yeah, man.
It's rough on us. It's rough on us right now. It seems like the fuck niggas is winning, but
Yeah.
remain vigilant and diligent.
Only on social
But
media.
remain vigilant
Yes.
and diligent.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yep.
Had to correct that because I will not get caught out there
Yes, sir.
misquoting
Yes, sir.
a SAT word. Now, what I'm saying here, bro, I want to see how the catalog fares over time. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, man, I love Get Rich or Die Trying. I fuck with that shit. I'm a 50 Cent fan. But I will say, I am more of a fan of him as a person and the shit that he do than I am of his music.
The moves he make.
Yeah, I like his business moves.
Yeah.
I like how he handles certain things, how he do certain shit. This goddamn is cunning and kind of, you know what I'm saying, it's slick, but it wasn't no song. The only thing, but I will say, the power shit, like when the man did Power and then turned, he made the intro to the shit, he made a hit record without being a hit record. That was pretty good. That was decent. That was decent.
Wasn't Joe on that? Joe was on that.
Yeah,
with
Joe
the
was
intro.
on that.
Yeah, that was a dope ass
then
track.
Then they put Trey Songz on there, and the people had to tell
And the
it.
culture
Yeah.
responded.
The culture responded. And
Yep.
I like Trey Songz. I don't appreciate him how he did Trey Songz like
Yeah.
that. That's why I'm on his ass. See, look.
Because I was finna ask you,
Old Trigger,
how
man.
did we arrive?
Go ahead.
Yeah, see, this is what, you know, probably media training, you know, yeah. There's always a backstory. There's always a backstory to this shit.
Yeah.
Come on with it,
I mean, look, man, it's simple. Like I said, bro, when he was having his way in this industry, I had to sit and watch. And now I ain't got to sit and watch no more. We ain't that far off, brother.
Yeah.
I got classic movies, you got classic movies. I got money, you got money. You know what I mean? You got a power, you got a power, that's true.
You got
but,
ATL. That shit classic,
I mean,
Bobo.
Yeah, but I have a family hustle.
Yeah.
Shit. It's not quite the same. Yeah, I got 11, 12 seasons of family.
Yeah, man. That's legacy
Well, I would
shit,
think
man.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'ma tell you what the
so
fuck
I
I
mean,
got.
now I don't want to compare apples to oranges, but
Yeah.
a hit TV show is a hit TV show.
Man, black
you
man
got
winning.
stars, I got
Yeah,
VH1. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Shit.
I'ma
I
tell you what
mean,
the fuck I
they
got
both
now.
giving out bags.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
I got the biggest bag of popcorn for this shit.
Hey, you know what I'm
biggest
saying?
bag of popcorn.
You got what was it? Den of Thieves. I have Takers.
Yeah, that both of them. God
Wow.
damn.
You know, you got
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying. I have ATL.
Facts.
You dig what I'm saying?
Come on,
I
Bishop
mean,
Harris.
Hey man, we
Yeah.
ain't that
Free
Ain't
Bishop
that
Harris.
far off, man.
Bishop Harris.
You know, yeah, you
Dropping
have
them stats, huh?
You dig what I'm saying?
Okay, well, come on, keep on going.
He
now.
has you have G Unit clothing. I have a cool and hustle gang.
Yeah.
And as he
And
coming to a
Strivers Road.
closing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Keep on going.
You got G Unit. I have hustle gang.
Yes, sir.
And bankroll mafia.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
goddamn.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey,
Well,
man.
keep on going,
This shit
Bishop.
get-
New
This
finish?
shit get thick.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you have introduced artists to the game that've gone on to sell multiples of millions. You have the game. I have a Travis Scott, sir. Yeah. Oh, y'all forgot about that, didn't you? See, just because I don't stand up on this and kick over tables and shit and try to tell people who I am don't mean this shit ain't happening, man. You dig what I'm saying? We got, yeah, man,
you broke-
B.O.B., Young Dro, yeah, man, all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Doe B, man, like, you know.
R.I.P.
Well, you
Hey,
got a
man.
liquor?
Do I have a liquor? No, I don't have a liquor. I do not. I also created a culture.
A genre.
A genre for the culture. I also did that. There's no get rich or die trying music. You know what I'm saying? Didn't nobody, you know,
It's definitely a lifestyle.
it's a mean, a lot of niggas died trying to get rich since then. I will say that. But, you know what I'm
Y'all
saying?
are some heavy influences.
Yeah,
in our
man.
culture.
Hey, look. But I like 50. I like the things he's doing. You know what I mean? I'm a fan of his moves, and I fought with that album that he had that was jamming.
Are we beyond reconciliation?
What you mean? I fought with that album. What you mean reconciliate? Nothing to reconcile. It's gonna be simple as this. He gonna come play his 20 songs.
Yes, sir.
I'ma play mine.
Okay.
He gonna accept defeat, and then we move on with the rest of shit there is to do in the world.
Yes, sir. Okay.
But we got to deal with this. We can't get through it before we get to it.
God damn.
You understand me?
I like that.
Hey,
I like
hey,
that. I like
I'm just
that.
saying, man.
I like
I'm
that,
just
man.
saying, man. I ain't none of these other niggas that you like. Look, most of the people that 50 had to go against, see, they were kind of splitting hairs of, like they was from the same city.
Yeah.
So it kind of like, you know, same motherfuckers you know, same motherfuckers who like you. Hey,
Yeah.
I have, at the very least, an entire region.
Yeah.
South. Every nigga New York niggas think talk funny fucking with Tip. So anybody who's a Southern man or woman or child who has ever had to go around New York or up north motherfuckers and feel ostracized because they say we talk funny and they got to listen to these motherfuckers talk slick to us like they is so motherfucking eloquent and we slow and lesser than. Anybody had to deal with that? We finna handle this shit right now. And, you know, the thing is, they keep trying to put me with my fellow brothers of trap music, Jeezy, which that'll be a damn good battle. It would be. It would. You know what I'm saying? He got music that has moved the culture, and so do I. It would be some serious A-Town shit. And
Yeah, well, who would win that one? I'm sorry. My bad.
Wait a
My
minute.
bad.
Wait a minute. Just wait a
Calm
minute.
down, baby.
Then they say
Take the
Tip and Gucci. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. I understand how people would say that. But listen, Gucci deserves his light. He deserves the consideration and acknowledgement that he has for what he has contributed to the culture. Putting him up against me, that ain't gonna help nothing for nobody. I honestly think their battle would honestly be the one that really is interesting. Gucci and Jeezy versus that to me is interesting. I myself need a multimedia global mogul.
You got away with words.
I mean, not to discredit. I'm not discrediting now one of those gentlemen or their legacies or their catalogs. They both represent trap music and helped us put this shit up in high ranking order. So I'm not trying to take away from anything, but what I'm saying is,
yeah, man.
hey man, we finna handle this shit up here in New York. And you know, and when you start thinking about Tip and you start thinking about Tip's catalog and what he's contributed to the game and his legacy, you got to start talking about the Kanyes and the Jay-Z's and the Lil Waynes and the 50 Cents. You gonna have to think about that. But 50 to me is in that conversation because of one album. I don't understand that. Who else has one motherfucking album that everybody, you know, if 50 Cent was from St. Louis, he'd be Nelly. Being honest.
Well, you gonna need security when you leave this motherfucker.
I'm just being honest.
You gonna crank our episode up like that?
Expeditiously.
You gonna crank this bitch up like
I'm
that?
just being honest, man. 50 Cent is 50 Cent because he from New York. That is the entitlement
Of a New York nigga.
that them New York niggas been getting away with all this time. 50% of the shit that going on up there that done popped off and got big, if you put that shit somewhere else,
What?
that shit would not amount. That shit would not amount. That shit would not amount. I'm just telling you. And I ain't mad at it. I acknowledge it and I respect it. I accept it. All right, cool. But, nah, brother, you, Mr. Bully, you got to bring your ass outside. You got to bring your ass outside. And when I say I'm not trying to discredit Nelly even, because Mo is my brother.
Yeah.
But they don't look at Mo the way they look at 50. And they numbers are the same. You dig? I don't understand what the fuck everybody thinks is so important about a regional location. It ain't where you from and how you come. You know what I'm saying? It ain't where you live, it's what you give. Now, and I just think that my catalog is doper than his. I just do. I just don't think he got the wherewithal to get down into a longevitous position with me in a song-for-song battle. Now, there are songs that he got that are bigger than the songs that I had, I guess. Well, in the club, let me think. In the club, I mean, all right, that motherfucker's huge. Big. Shit. That shit big. But you got 19 more songs to play, sir. You can't play that motherfucker twice. And you can't play episodes of Power either. You do not want to see Kanan dying after I play a record. You can't play scenes out of Power, sir. No. You get to play the theme song one time. And you can't play the one with Joe, then come back and play the one with Trey Songz. No.
Man,
Cannot do it.
what kind of liquor this here? Because you done fucked up my other check.
You cannot do it, man.
Yeah.
I would go back to back with your episodes of Power versus episodes of Family Hustle, or scenes of Power and scenes of Family Hustle. I would take that. I'd take that bet for you. I'd take that bet with you. Anyway, I just like me. I like me so much. I just love me so much, man. You know what I'm saying? But now, I have a lot of love and a lot of respect for the brother. But I'm going to kill his catalog, and that will be the end, and then we'll know where to properly place the legacy that is T.I. as we speak moving forward in the future. And with that being said, I feel we should wrap up. I will bid you adieu with this. Here at expediTIously, we have, it's a tradition of sorts. And the tradition is a vocabulary word of the week. This word of the week is usually about the discussion or about the guests or just something that I pull out of my illustrious vocabulary. And this word, it fits so many parts of our discussion, so many parts of the perspective that we've been speaking on today. The word is immutable. Immutable. Immutable means unchanging over time, unable to be changed. Now I'm gonna use this word in a sentence. You know, just so people who listening, they can go and they can use it at the water cooler, at their job, they can go to school, they can go to the barbershop, they can go to the playground, they can go wherever they want to. And they can use this word, throw it around, just like they always known it. They whole damn life, giving us no credit. But that's cool.
That's life, baby. That's life, baby.
All right. They told me 50 Cent's catalog was doper than mine. I tried to change their mind. But until I played my 20 songs after his opinion was immutable. Keyword in that sentence, until. Hey, man. Now, listen, man. I don't give a damn about none of the shit none of y'all motherfuckers done did before you seen a met or had to face me. You ain't never had a friend like me. I am dedicated, determined, and dastardly. I can get down in the mud with the best of them, cause I ain't bullshit. And man, I'm just doper, genuinely, through and through. I can't think of anyone that could prove me different. I'm just dope, bro. It's the sauce. You know what I mean? This shit flow fluid like river, not stiff like stone. See, that's the problem. Motherfucker stiff like a stone. Goddamn, no neck. Can't put his arm down. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker.
Crank the episode up there, man. Crank it up. Crank this bitch up, man.
Nobody's studying all that shit, man.
This
Come
bitch
on,
up,
man.
man.
Come on, turn sideways, get in the door, man. Goddamn, come on, let's get this shit done. You know what I'm saying? Now, after we figure out where all of your hit records went, we are going to put up a reward to find the whereabouts of your neck.
What? What? So
no, it ain't. That nigga ain't got no neck. He can't argue that. That's a fact. Got no goddamn neck. Ain't no neck there. Ain't no motherfucking neck there.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
So,
find me another motherfucking liquor
and that's the
sponsor.
thing, man. I ain't scared, man. I ain't scared. You gonna have to kick my ass and make me a believer, man. I ain't scared. Motherfucker been supposed to put me in my place. Been supposed to. Long time ago, been supposed to put me in my place.
Has the date been set?
No, man, he ain't set no date. That man doing everything but setting the date.
So, I know the A-Town behind you, bro.
Man, I appreciate that. I'm finna handle this, like I said, for every southerner that ever had to hear a New York nigga talk slick to them because they thought they were slow. Condescending, I mean patronizing. You dig? Gonna ostracize, just a real derogatory tone of.
So you and 50, and I'm a spectator, love of music.
Right.
But you and 50 are somewhat recreating the Civil War.
A civil war? Nah, I don't think so.
That's what I mean.
Hold on, let the man
saying,
talk. Let the man talk.
All right, come on.
Not saying that you're fighting on behalf of the Confederacy.
Of course not.
Right, that's why I don't like it.
Yes, so let's clarify that. It's the modern day Civil War, and again, as a spectator.
Okay.
But you definitely right. There's always been a New York ATL beef.
Yeah.
And
Hey, Andre 3000 said the South got something to say.
Something to
say.
Shout out to
But
3 Stacks, man.
Damn it,
Hey,
I'm here to say
shout out to 3
it.
Stacks, man.
I'm here to say it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Scream this shit from the mountaintop.
yes, sir.
Tequila.
Never gonna stop. Never gonna stop.
gonna be a
I
hell of
don't
a
like.
ride.
Now I've seen in 50. He talk about Puffy. He talk about Jay. He talk about Nas. He hadn't seen him talk about a whole lot of Fat Joe. He done talked about Jada. He done went through. I'm talking about the diplomats. He done talked about so many, and not to mention, Ja Rule and the terrible, terrible times he have fallen on since.
Oh my God.
Y'all ain't letting Ja Rule make it. His man tried to do something totally different and do a festival. Y'all like, hell no, nigga. Fuck that shit. All cause of this nigga.
And the festival.
This the nigga y'all can't deal with, man. This the nigga y'all can't deal. Let me show you how to deal with one of these niggas, man.
Man.
All right, 50. Get your 20 records. Or just say you scared. But I will say this, 50, as a fan, I'm a fan, Phil. As a fan, I would sure hate to see 50 Cent scared to step up and deal with a little light-skinned nigga named Tip from Atlanta. I would feel different.
As your partner now, your partner.
Yes.
How would you respond to that? There hasn't been a date set, but how would you respond to on social media as your partner? There's been a video out by Instagram,
Right.
so he's responded as if he want that action towards you, and
Yeah, okay.
I know some people don't follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, but so what he did put up, he put up a video of a commercial that I did back when I was, under the clink of the man. You know what I'm saying? I was under
Had you by the nuts, man.
I'm talking about, boy, with tiger teeth.
That nigga had you
Had
tearing.
my nuts in tiger teeth, goddamn. And, hey, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Hey, look. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, man, keep it 1,000. Keep it a buck, man. Keep it a buck, man.
That nigga had you tearing.
It was some shit it was some shit I shouldn't have did. It was some shit I tried to avoid. I'm talking about avoided the shit like the plague. Put it off. There was a deadline. I'm gonna tell everybody, okay, this is how it happened. This is
Don't run it, Bo.
So now, when I had my case with all the guns and shit, right? Had my case. I had one mandate to my legal representation. No cooperation. Anything they say got something to do with some cooperation, anything, any Rule 35, any of that shit, I ain't doing none of that shit. Period. But everything else on the table, so y'all come on back. Outside of that, outside of any cooperation, provide any information that will ever get anybody any time for any crime. Outside of that, everything else that's on the table, I want to see it. And so, they came back and, they started talking. First of all, the case wasn't strong as people thought. Because what you don't understand is I had my security, who was also the informant, buying me guns, right? Had my security, who was also the informant, buying me guns. He brought me guns that I didn't ask for, and the guns that he had been buying me were legitimate over the counter, but because he wanted to take some of the money and put it in his pocket, he asked the gun store owner if he could find those same guns under the table. And the gun store owner said, of course I could. and called the ATF. Hey, I got one for you. So when the ATF get to my security say, whoa, this shit bigger than Nino Brown. I'm buying this shit for my boss.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And so then they get him. He calling me. Hey, man, I need to bring it. I got something for you. You going to love it. I need to put it in your hand. I say, nah, man, just take it to the house like you do everything else. Just take it to the house. Get it to the security on duty. Nah, I got to put it in your hand. 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 All right, cool. I happen to be leaving my rehearsal.
BET.
Going to BET.
You walk your ass right past me.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I was leaving my BET rehearsal, and he was like, I'm right here at you. Just come on, stop right quick and meet me. So I go and I meet him, and he get in the car. He opened the little bag, and he showed me these guns. And these guns immediately, first thing I see is, first of all, this shit is in a bag. I'm looking for a box.
Yeah, in
You
a
dig
case.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? What do you got? What is this? I didn't ask for this. And you know he got a wire on. So to hear everything he say, I say, I didn't ask for this. What is this? And he say, man, you gonna love this. I got this little, this a present for you. This. I say, what is that? This is a silencer. No flash, no bang. I say, no flash, no bang. I didn't ask you for this, man. I don't want this shit, man. Take this shit back. Where my money at, man? Take this shit back. I don't want this shit. And right when I was saying that when they came in.
How many of them?
Shit.
That when they came in the bus. But I never took possession. I never, and I had guns in the car, and they thought they had me on the guns in the car. Guess what?
Registered.
Guns I had in the car were registered. Guess to who?
Your security.
This nigga.
Nigga set you up to set you out.
Set you up to
They
set
didn't
you
have
out.
me with no guns, except when they went to my house.
Oh.
And what gave them probable cause to get the warrant to go to my house
Was.
because they had me right there. So they got me and they arrested me. Now they got down with the charges of these weapons, even though I can beat these charges, but with the charges of these weapons, they get them probable cause to be able to get a warrant and they can get to go in the house. Then when they go in the house, they see in my closet, I have a biometric fingerprint scanner, which I thought was some real 007 goddamn high-tech shit to do at the time.
Yeah.
It's 2005, 2006. But the bad part about that, and so in order to, and I had it like that to secure it from children. I got a bunch of children and shit.
Sure.
So I had to secure it from them. But the problem was everybody else who went in there used they goddamn
The pin code.
the
pin
pin
pad.
code. Every time I went in there,
Fingerprint.
I used my fingerprint. So they could fucking monitor every time my fingerprint opened the goddamn safe and they got the guns out of there. So that was the shit. If I would have just used the keypad,
Damn.
I'd have beat the whole fucking case.
The motherfucking scammer.
I'd have beat the whole fucking case. Me trying to be goddamn James Bond and shit.
Fancy shit.
Trying to be fancy.
Hey.
Nigga, they goddamn put the goddamn high school locker combination lock on that motherfucking.
Man.
But look, okay.
Hey.
So
Damn.
that was the case, right? So that's the case. So I told him I ain't doing no cooperation. That shit off the table. Y'all can't talk to me about that. But everything else, I want to see it. So they came to me. They said, "Shit, we got a deal." I think it's a good one. I think you might like it. I say, well, what is it? And then they say, it's about community service, helping the community, and stopping kids from making the mistakes that could send them down the path that you was on. I said, okay. But then when I get to, that's them telling me, but then I get to reading it, and it says, an example to work with law enforcement. I said, ho, I ain't working with no more. I ain't trying. I said no cooperation. They say, well, they don't want you to tell on nobody. They just want you to, like, make sure that law enforcement have better relationships with. I ain't working with no law enforcement. And then, all the way, so we did the deal, even though I told them I ain't working with no law enforcement. I don't want to work with law enforcement. They like, well, look, it's as simple as this. We're going to have you going to high schools and places like that. You're going to be speaking to kids. You're going to be telling you pick what come out your mouth. But police is going to be there anyway. They security. So, just I'm like, man, fuck. And like, and that's a year and a day. And I'm like, and if not, then what? He was like, well, shit, then we got to goddamn answer about why you was the only one who had your fingerprint to get in them goddamn, and we got to answer that in a jury trial. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And it was like, and he said straight up, I can get you off all the guns in the car. The guns in the car ain't no problem. You beat that. But the guns at the house and how you was the only one using your fingerprint that is on documentation, your fingerprint to get in and out, access. Your fingerprint opening the thing shows at least constructive possession. Damn. And right now they only have you charged with, they hadn't necessarily charged you with every gun that you have. So I'm just telling you, if they offer you a guaranteed year and a day where you do not have, and all you have to do is complete 1,000 hours of community service, talking to kids, which you've been already doing.
Anyway, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And for real, like, I can't find a better deal than this. And then they say, it's some commercial that they got in mind. And I said, man, I ain't studying no commercial. Man. I said, man, I ain't studying no commercial. But they were acting like it was, cause you don't understand. The commercial at first, they had polices lined up and me in front of the police.
Like you the leader of the brigade and shit.
Like, these are our guys. Like, I ain't doing that shit. Yeah. You gotta break that. He say, man, look, bro, just think about it like this, man. You got at the time, there was an old elderly lady whose house had been broken into, and she had been, I think, raped or something like that. An old elderly lady that got fucked over in a burglary, a home
Catherine
invasion.
Johnston?
I believe it was.
And she was riddled with bullets, killed by the police. Drugs, playing all that shit. Something else. Yes, sir.
I'm talking about
yes, sir.
A criminal.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, rapist was on the loose or some shit like
criminal
that.
broke in an old lady house, had done raped her and did her bad and everything. Yeah. And they was like, then they brought me these cases. See, look, cases like this. You know, then they showed me kidnapped children. And like, they showed me like crimes that ain't got shit to do.
With no G shit.
With no selling no dope.
Yeah.
Or, no beef or no nothing like that. It showed me crime like, well, if this my grandmama.
Any man will be against the shit.
And you outside and you know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
And you not gonna handle it yourself.
Yeah.
I need you to tell these people about this so this grandmama can receive justice. Like, come on, bro. If you ain't finna go off this nigga yourself or punish this nigga yourself, you can't let him evade punishment by this. That shit ain't cool. If it's a kidnapped kid, a molested kid, if it's a rape grandmama, a rape sister, like that, hey, bro.
Sequoia Taylor.
What the fuck you gonna do? You just gonna sit there and shut up? Cause you say you ain't no snitch, but you better be a killer.
Bro.
If you ain't no snitch, now you a killer. Cause you gonna have to go kill them, man. Because that's the only, the laws of reciprocity say that you are obligated. But anyway, so they showed me all that shit. So I said, I ain't standing in front of no motherfucking police, no police car, no police stations. I ain't doing none of this shit, bro. I ain't doing none of that shit. So he said, I broke it down. And look, I would argue with them I was out for maybe about 16 months while I was releasing Paper Trail and getting my, all my community service hours.
Redemption tour.
All that shit. Yeah, the redemption tour. Doing Road to Redemption and all that shit. I was out about 16 months. And goddamn, I swear to God, the very last day, it was like, man, listen, this is the only thing you had to do. And if you do not do this, then all of your community service is out the window. All of your plea agreement is out the window.
They said they was gonna throw all that shit out the window.
Yeah, this was in the agreement. I had to do it.
So if you don't do one commercial, they throw all the other shit out
the window. But anyway, all that. And not to mention, I'm out on $3 million bond. I got $3 million of my money tied up.
That's bullshit.
They gonna forfeit my bond, take my $3 million if I don't do this motherfucking 30-second commercial. I say, man, look, bro, I ain't finna stand in front of no police station. I ain't standing in front of no police. I ain't doing none of that. Man, just me and the camera. That's it. That's it. Just me and the camera. They say, well, if you're not gonna stand in front of the police, what they said was either you can stand in front of the police and do it how they said and say whatever you want to say, or you can stand just you and the camera and say what they got on this paper. So me, myself, personally,
Bad move.
I felt it was better to have just me and the camera saying whatever I had to say on the paper.
Facts.
Rather than stand in front of the police and say whatever I want to say. I just thought that was a better.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it.
Better. So I'm not really ashamed of that.
Yes, sir.
I ain't ashamed of that. I understand I was in a tough spot.
It was a good play.
I mean,
it was
considering the alternative outcome, I feel like I made away pretty good. Yes, hey, listen, I did not tell, I have not ever told any kind of information to any form of law enforcement that can get any man, woman, or child, whether innocent or guilty, criminal or citizen, that could get them any time for any crime.
You said you haven't.
I have not ever.
Not you.
But that would have been public record, though, huh? Ain't that public record?
It would be public record. Yeah. You get the minutes. Every time I've been to court, they have a stenographer. That stenographer take down word for word what everybody said. So even if you don't know what the plea worked out, just go to the minutes, the court minutes on the court date for the gentleman or lady in question, and you can pull a minute from the time the judge say, "Are you?" and say a name, and they say yes. Read from there till they say, "All right, this case is adjourned." Boom. Read the court minutes. Because if it say, "Sir, did you see such and such and such, do such and such and such?" Oh, wait a minute. Only time. The only time. All right, so me and my cousin Toot. My cousin Toot, God rest his soul. We had a little hustle we were running. He had like freight trains and truckloads of Banana Republic and J. Crew, like white folk, like, office clothes.
Yeah,
and
facts.
shit.
Yeah.
And Gap and shit. And we'll get it and we'll be going around selling that shit for half price, blah, blah, blah. They were like before I'm serious dropping like 2,000. And we got pulled. We was on the run. We was on not on the run, but we was on a run to where like we was meeting. We had a truckload to meet, so we had to empty the truckload out. But then I had a motherfucker meet me, to make a play.
Thanks.
So I had to get the truckload out and then make the play all at the same time. Now we in Lenox Mall parking lot. We unload the truck and get all the shit. Then talking to the man while I'm making the play. While I'm making the play, this nigga looking at everything. Yeah, man, y'all got, motherfucker, we done said what you want, man. Here. Said what you want, man. Get this shit and go, man. And he like, but look, man, but y'all, what else is that? Man, look, bro. And right then, police security. I mean, not police, but mall security. And we did them like some, like mall cop. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Hey, man, I'll see you later. And then we get in the car, we pull off. And then, of course, they follow behind us, calling the real police. And so before we actually get on the spreadway, the real police pull us over. They pull us over, I have a gun. So while we going through the court process, unfortunately, my cousin Toot passed away.
P. Toot.
R.I.P. Toot, man. Toot actually introduced me to DJ Toomp, which is the founder and architect of the trap music, the original trap music sound. That's how I kind of got in the game.
Big Brother Kanye. That's who Kanye was talking about on Big Brother. Huh?
No. Kanye was talking about Jay-Z, but
No.
But
it
DJ
was
Toomp did the beat.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Shout out to Ye.
Yeah. And Toot got me in the game. I ran into Toot, he my real cousin, and Toot had work. Toot had work. He had work. You know what I'm talking? He was moving dozens of them weekly. You know, he was probably good for about 50 to 100 a month. And so I'm telling Toot, man, put me on. He like, hell no, man. I know your uncle. My uncle was serving time at the time. He's like, man, your uncle will kill me, bro. I ain't gonna do that shit. But he said, man, I will put you on. And don't you rap? Man, let me hook you up with, you know, man, with some motherfucker who can help you with that. And then I'm gonna show you other ways to get money. So that nigga showed me how to go in Home Depot with a piece of paper with an account number on it from a landscaping company or a big electrician company, a big construction company. And this number is the number to their bank account. And we getting everything at Home Depot and giving them this piece of paper and saying, yeah, I worked there. And they just look at it because they make so many transactions with the type of business that they do. And they just like, okay, cool. And we go right outside, roll that shit into your hands, get the cash, and go. That was some of the easiest money I ever made.
God damn,
anyway,
Tim, where was you at in my life?
And so that's what Toot. So that's how I end up getting the truckloads of Banana Republic and Gap and all that shit through Toot. But we got pulled over. They couldn't hit us because they thought we had stole these clothes from the mall.
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't steal out no motherfucking mall, chump.
Nigga.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Steal out no
Fuck, get the
goddamn mall.
fuck
But
outta
they
here.
had me with a truck. Meanwhile, I got a Yukon full of goddamn Banana Republic, J. Crew, Abercrombie, Gap.
Yeah.
And they like, this shit had to come out the mall. I'm like, no, nigga. I ain't still out no fucking mall.
Fuck wrong
But then
with
while
you.
they searching there, they found the tools. And then they started saying, well, what about this? Where's my lawyer? And so we caught those gun cases. Two died. And, you know, my lawyer said, well, you know, I can make everything go away if it was Toot, if it was Tramel's. And I had a talk with Toot.
And what Toot said?
Posthumously?
Yeah. After he had passed, I had a talk with him.
And what Toot say?
Toot said, I take all the charges you got. If you can walk away free and put it on me, goddamn right. Because I'd be damned if they gonna come and motherfucking extradite me from here. If they can come get me from here and serve me a warrant, they doing damn good.
So is that what boys giving you shit about because you put it on?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
Nah. Don't nobody even know about that. I just volunteered this. Don't nobody even know about that. I'm just being honest.
I can dig it.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
That's the only time
That you.
I done never said or gave no information about nobody because that's my cousin, my big cousin. He was dead, and he told me that it was okay. So that's the only time. Any other time, I don't even call the police like for accidents. It ain't even no 911 call with my voice on it. If a motherfucker break in my house, I am not calling the police. I ain't doing it. You break in my car, steal some of my car, I am not calling the police. I ain't doing it. Now, if my wife there and she want to call the police, I'm going to tell her, man, do what you got to do. I'm going to be over here. I'm going to be over here, man. I'm going to be over here at Starbucks drinking tea. You do what you got to do. When y'all finish talking, y'all let me know.
Battle can't say
Everybody
that.
in this industry or everybody in this particular battle?
In this particular battle.
Now, look, this the one thing I can't do. I can't place no tag on no man that don't belong. Cause
Yes,
that
sir.
make me, I'm the fuck nigga then.
Understood.
If I call a nigga a rat and he ain't and I ain't got no paperwork and I ain't got no,
Understood.
I ain't that kind of guy.
Yes,
That
sir.
ain't what I do. But I will tell you, I ain't never did it. And all you got to say is, me neither. I will tell you, I ain't never gave no information to no forms of law enforcement to get no nigga, woman, child locked up for no crime. Ever. And if you haven't,
Yes, sir.
then just say, I ain't never did that either. And well, if we do not hear that, then I don't know we'll be forced to form our own conclusion.
If a tree falls in the forest,
I
did
don't
you hear
know
it?
what. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm just telling you. The only reason I said
Yeah, so I
that
was just wondering.
is because his response included that video, that commercial that I did. I did not. I tried not to do, but I had to do it. Fuck it. Shit, I did it. And if I could avoid 30 years and save my motherfucking $3 million, I'd do it again.
Fuck it.
Yes, sir.
Because you can't tell no nigga to snitch if he ain't no snitch. If nigga woke up this morning saying, shit, I'm going to tell on a nigga to get myself out of trouble. I don't give a damn. That he going to already have that in his mind. He not going to say, no, I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't telling on nobody. And then see my commercial and say, well, it was Nicki in there, man. Since I done seen T.I. on this commercial, now it was Nicki
Don't put that
and
shit on
Bay
me.
and Marcus. And because T.I., now this makes me, now I know that this is okay.
Yeah.
Because I see him.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody doing no shit like that. If you was a rat before, during, and after that commercial.
Right.
No question.
Absolutely.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. So ain't no use in me going and goddamn have to go do no goddamn 30 years to prove no point to no motherfuckers who was gonna tell whether I'm on this commercial or not.
That's right.
What the fuck? I ain't no fucking fool.
Smart move there, T.
I ain't no rat, but I ain't no motherfucking fool either, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? Is you crazy? That's the only reason I mentioned that. You know what I'm saying? Had it not been for that, I wouldn't have never mentioned. I really don't know for a fact what his,
Yes, sir.
you know, his reputation, what stains is on his reputation. I don't know. I ain't dug into that because I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the 20 songs
Catalog.
for his. I want to kill his catalog. I don't want to kill his reputation. I don't have a problem with his reputation. His reputation ain't never did nothing to me because I think his reputation know who to fuck with.
You always end it with that, yeah.
So I don't have no problem with his reputation. I don't have no
man,
problem
gotta bring
with
it back, yo.
I ain't never had no. I don't have no problem with his reputation. I want to kill his catalog. So I ain't attacking his reputation and who he is as a man.
I sure hope you get a damn liquor soon.
I don't need no liquor.
Well, shit, you just get my damn check. Just put my goddamn mask
Hey,
on.
trust me. Hey, trust me. If them numbers is up in Dallas, your ass still got a job. Nigga, I don't give a damn about none of that shit. That bullshit ain't about nothing. And he's a very savvy businessman. I will give him that too. I don't really have like no hatred in my heart for the man at all.
Yes, Lord.
I just want to kill his catalog because I think mine need to be placed up higher.
Okay, cool.
I think my catalog doper than his, and I ain't scared to say it.
Okay.
And with that being said, man, this has been expeditiously. I bid you adieu. This is my good friend right now. I like to say my good friend, ally in arms.
Fellow stand-up guy.
Yeah, fellow
sir.
stand-up guy. You know what I'm saying? 10 toes, man, from
All
the
the
soul to the nose. You dig what I'm saying?
Bone gristle.
Yeah, through and through, man.
Yes, sir.
My brother Nikki and my brother Bay always been solid, always represented.
My
Ain't
OG,
never,
man.
Listen, ain't never ever been no fuck shit, no hoe shit, no slick shit, no, never. Nothing but some integrity. Ain't never been but some respect and integrity.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Dealing with this man here. You know, even though he don't play all my new records, he like to play the old ones. He don't play the new ones as much.
Yeah, that ASAP
But we gonna
shit.
work through that too.
Yes, Lord.
We gonna work through that too.
Yes, Lord.
And my brother Marcus Coleman,
Yes, sir.
the Save Ourselves
Oh, yeah. SOS.
organization.
Yes, sir.
We have, since we had our discrepancy, we have developed a bit of an alliance
Yes, sir.
and a network, if you will. You've connected me with some of the most genuine, diligent, and purposeful young activists, demonstrators, and passionate revolutionaries.
That's what's up.
And I've marched with you.
Yes, sir.
I've drank with you.
Yes, sir.
I've laughed with you.
Don't say too much. No,
But look, though,
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel that
Yes, sir.
you are a brother of genuine intention and consequence.
Appreciate
When
that.
I say a man of consequence, that means you can't just go around here doing anything and think that ain't nothing coming behind or in response to that.
Yes, sir.
That is a man of consequence. And, I respect that. Even if, it's on the other side of me, I still respect that. So, with that being said, it's been a pleasure to have all of you gentlemen here. And you have an open invitation to come back anytime you get ready, anytime there's something that a message or a movement or an initiative that you want to set forward. I want to give each one of you guys an opportunity to speak. Go ahead, man. In closing.
No worries, man. So peace and love, man. Like I said, thank you again for having us, man. You got us all on here, man. Peace to the whole city of Shreveport. Make sure you all shop sleepersfortherich.com. And to all my young kings out there, to all my young brothers out there, man, we are real deal putting together something, man. I real deal want you boys, especially if you local, man. If you local, man, if you local, man, come holler at the other young kings, man, that's putting these businesses in place, man. We real deal want you boys to come and holler at us, man. We wanna help you boys get your money right. We wanna help you boys get more discipline in your life. You know what I'm saying? We wanna help you boys go from just savages and steppers, and we wanna give you boys purpose in life, man, to help our people out, bro. And that's what it's about, bro. That's what it's about. We here to help you all. So like I say, anybody that supported my brand, anybody that seen me on any other media outlets and have chosen to sow into my little mini empire, right now, man, I appreciate that love, man. Any of my elders, any of my OGs that came before me, peace to my OG Baby and everybody else that has ever sown into me and given me wisdom and knowledge. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. And yeah, man, that's me, man. Sleepers for the Rich. Shop sleepersfortherich.com. Shout out to Sleepers for the Rich Gun Club.
Now let me ask you this about
Yes,
the gun club. Now, is that only for Shreveport, or is the gun club national?
Right now, we're still very fresh. So right now, we're focusing on getting the infrastructure built for Shreveport, North Louisiana. Look at it like a prototype, if you will. We still working the kinks out. Once we get that thing perfected, man, we gonna multiply that thing all over the world. I already got people asking me in North Carolina, people in Johannesburg, Africa, dog. All people all up north. They ain't even got them kind of gun
What's
rights.
the wildest call you got?
Man, probably a redneck dog out of the East Coast, man, hit me up.
And said what?
He's a Vietnam vet, and he said, I stand with what you doing, man. I stand with what you doing. I don't like that racist shit either. I hate, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
fine. Now
so
that shout out to all of my fair, decent,
yeah,
honest, humble,
yeah,
genuine, good-hearted white people.
yeah.
Our allies in this thing.
There's
It's
some
not
out there,
about
man.
color.
They
It's
out
not
there.
about color. There's a lot of them. I
Yep.
got two partners right there, man. Two partners right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Elliot been with me, man, since trap music, man.
Which one is Ellie?
Elliot right there with the hat on right here behind
Damn,
me.
shout out.
Elliot been with me.
Elliot.
And he was my engineer. He done recorded all those records.
Oh, word?
He recorded all those songs, man. All the songs on trap music, Urban Legend King, T.I. versus T.I.P.,
Right.
all that
Hell
shit.
yeah,
Paper
man.
Trail.
All that.
You know what I'm saying? Trouble Man.
Shit,
you know,
yeah.
you heard how many albums I just named? How
Hey.
many albums? I wonder how many albums. So I've been currently employing you. I've been employing you.
Yeah, man.
I've been employing you since 2003. 2004. Since 2004, I've been employing my engineer.
Now you in the A. You.
I wonder how long 50 has been employing his engineer.
Dawg shit.
I wonder if the
Back on that
same
shit.
man who recorded Candy Shop still has a job. Yeah, I know. We'll get to that. But I'm just saying, I got you. Yes. He also manages and maintains Super Sound Studios, which we made from all these hit records that we've accumulated over the years, and we were able to. But I just wonder, 50, is your engineer still employed? You mean to tell me your music wasn't good enough to employ the engineer that recorded the songs that you made? Today, does he have a job? All right. Well, You can Google it. Oh, okay. I'm about to say, man. See why Elliot around? But
Yeah,
man.
man.
But anyway, back to this. It's not about color. Shout out to all my fan, decent, honest white people,
Yeah,
man.
man.
We need you guys to use your privilege for our purpose, and we appreciate you guys wholeheartedly.
Facts.
Marcus, please, in closing.
Man, I've got 2 sons, 126, 114. Shout out to Marcus and Amon. Husband, we just celebrated 16 years on this past Sunday, plus my birthday this past Sunday, 46. Appreciate it. Got married on my birthday. Times are just so damn serious, and I've said that probably about 4 or 5 times. Being at the table with an array of folk, from the grassroots to the grass tops, from the politicians to the clergy to the corporate to the. Listen, man, what we do right now to the streets, I mean, that go without saying, from the streets to the suites, what we do right now will impact our children immediately, right? I mean, we're not in no, down the road. We are impacting shit right now. So I just close with this, man. So much shit to say. Appreciate this round table. Appreciate the platform, Tip, the artistry, your music, number one, I've told you privately, so let me say it publicly, is energetic. You know what I'm saying? It's therapeutic for cats that's out here in the struggle. Cats, period. The wordplay, the flow. And from the A, bro. So respect on that. You set up today a meeting, or were part of a meeting with the original Black Panthers, the original. I had plenty of friends up in there, didn't even know it. Glad you called me. Right. But my point is, one of my mentors was in there, Brother Deruba, 19-year political prisoner, co-founder of the Black Liberation Army, former original New York chapter, Black Panther Party, 19-year political prisoner again. Long story short, he said something that inspired me, and I'll close. A wise man once said that you die twice. He said something a little different earlier today, but another wise man once said you die twice. You die when your spirit leaves this physical, and then you die the minute the last person on this earth stops speaking your name. So fucking be impactful right now, man. We in revolutionary times. Certain Caucasians are losing their fucking mind because they know that they are losing control of this country that was built by our ancestors. They know, and these are their scientists, not me speaking, they know, and there's some good white folk. Some of them you shout out in this room. I got some. But the truth of the matter is that they are facing genetic annihilation. They are facing with the globalism of this country, with the mixing, right. Their numbers are being recessive. I'm not trying to be evil here, but I'm trying to paint a picture to let you guys know certain ones of them know how much they up against, and that's why they're willing to do any and everything. So it behooves us to know that they come from us. It behooves them to know that they come from us. It would make everybody treat each other a little bit better. Last point, Tip, and I'm done. The Black Lives Matter. I'm piggybacking on what I just said. Even though I respect the slogan, I can't stand the phrase. I can't stand the phrase because of simply what I just said. African, Asiatic, melanated people are the true original people of this earth. And who are we saying our life matters to? Without black life, there would be no life. So I can't stand that slogan because it's subservient. If maybe everybody knew that, then maybe we might solve some of the bullshit going on.
Well, that was deep. That's a hard act to follow. What you gonna say, baby?
Brother, trust God even when you can't trace God. That's how you follow it up. I'm like Nikki. I told him, like, everybody play your position. Even though I have a platform to allow others to jump off to get onto the stage now. You know what I'm saying? I'm maturing, and I just want to. I'm 100% with change.
That's right.
You Feel me? I don't have to be the sharpest knife in the drawer. I don't have to be the driver of the car. I mean, I'm down to ride as, you know, like saying been on the right side of it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I joke and play, and I just want to be a dot connector. You feel me? That's bringing people together, spread more positivity. It's not about your birth date or your expiration. It's about the dash in the middle.
Come on, brother.
It's about the dash in the middle, man. So, you know, I mean,
That
that's all that needs to be said. What's understood don't need to be stated.
You dig what I'm saying?
So for that,
So tell them what do you do for a living?
I have my hands in a little bit of everything. I'm learning now that the quiet million is the best million. You know what I'm saying? So I have, you know, because, you know, I love our people. You know what I'm saying? We're some beautiful people, but, you know, we have a way that they show us they love us. You feel me? And so I've learned not to to not flaunt as much. You know, when I came on the show, I juried down a little bit.
Look at your mouth, man.
Yeah, but that's only because I wanted to put my money where my mouth was. I wanted to make it before they take it, and that's about it, though, bro. I mean, I really want to give you your flowers. While you can smell it. You feel me? You know, as I was talking about your lyrics and your songs and everything, I was like, bro, you really don't know the ripple effect that you've had being blessed. Thank you. I'm in the season of giving kings and ambassadors and young entrepreneurs their flowers while they can smell them. So when God do call us and we transition, then I don't have to be the loudest one at the funeral. You feel what I'm saying?
I like that. That's good, kid.
Yeah. So that's what it is. Other than that, I'm gonna do you like the farmer did the potato. Plant you now, and I'm gonna dig you later.
Man, I appreciate everybody. I appreciate all y'all for coming, man.
Man, thank you, homie.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out, man, to all the real ones, man. You know, and death to all the suckers.
ASAP.
No love for the other side. Yes, sir. Expedition. Watch your favorite episodes of expediTIously right now on the expediTIously YouTube page.